Hey guys, Akshay here from Gadget Diary, and finally Nokia has unveiled a new smartphone, Nokia 2, and it was launched globally in India, but surprisingly the Indian pricing was not released. They announced the price as 99 euros, so we expect it to be priced somewhat around 7,000 Indian rupees. In this video we're going to share our first impression and a quick hands-on overview of the smartphone. So this is how Nokia 2 smartphone looks like. It has plastic plus metal construction. You get a metal frame on this device. It does not feel heavy even though it comes with a 4100 mAh battery. You get Nokia branding in the front along with a 5 megapixel front camera. Then you have this 5-inch LTPS display which looks really nice. The color appears to be punchy. It has good viewing angles, great contrast levels, and we don't have any complaints as far as the display is concerned. On the back you get an 8 megapixel camera along with this Nokia branding. You can open the back panel, we'll do that in a minute. Then you have a micro USB port on the bottom side. On the top you get a 3.5mm audio jack, secondary mic for noise cancellation, and some antenna bands. If you open the back panel you will find that you get 3 dedicated SIM card slots. 2 are actually SIM card slots, the third one is a micro SD card slot, and you get this 4100 mAh battery which cannot be removed from the smartphone. Talking about the hardware and the software part, the phone is being powered by a Snapdragon 212 processor, and this is the first smartphone to run on this processor, which is an entry-level processor. You get 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of storage on this device, and you get Android 7.1.1 out of the box. Company has promised that this device will be getting Oreo updates. So in terms of software, you are getting the latest software, and this is the pure Android experience. But when it comes to RAM and the storage, it is on the lower side. It has just 1 GB of RAM, so we don't expect it to be a heavy multitasking smartphone. You can run basic applications or do basic multitasking, but don't expect it to do heavy multitasking or run high-end games, because 212 is an entry-level processor and it is being limited by 1 GB of RAM. Also, storage is on the lower side. We expect at least 16 GB storage on a smartphone, which will be available at around 7,000 Indian rupees. Coming to the camera part, it has an 8 megapixel back camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. And this is the camera interface. Unfortunately, the camera does not support full HD video recording. The maximum resolution it supports is 720p. Both the front and the back camera can record 720p video, but there was no option to record 1080p videos. And as mentioned, it's an 8 and a 5 megapixel camera combination. So here are some sample images which we have captured from the front and the back camera of Nokia 2 smartphone. And you can see for a 5 megapixel front camera, the camera seems to work fine. And we were in a metro while taking these images, so some of them came out to be slightly shaky, but the colors are nice and the overall details is decent enough for a smartphone at this price segment. The back camera works well. It captures good amount of details and quality. You can see the details are good. The color reproduction is also nice in these images. Some more samples. And talking about other features, the device does support Google Assistant feature, which I guess is the first smartphone in this particular price segment which will come with this feature out of the box. And the main feature of this device is that 4100 mAh battery, which will give you 2 days of battery backup. So if you're someone who is looking for a basic phone with big battery and good display, this might be a decent option. But if you are someone who is looking for great value for money or more performance oriented smartphone, you do have better options in the market which offers you better Snapdragon processors, higher RAM, and more storage. But this was just our initial opinion. We will be doing a review very soon, so stay tuned and thanks for watching.